All right, here's a little guitar lesson on how to play a driving song by Widespread Panic. Here we go. Okay, so basically, there's more to the song, but I'm going to focus on the intro in this lesson. So basically, what we're going to start with is it's a D chord formation. If you know how to do a D chord, it'll help you through this. And that hammer on. But basically, for the first note, we're going to take this D chord and we're going to move it down to the 7th fret. So basically, our first finger is going to be on the 3rd string, or the G string, on the 7th fret. Our second finger, our birdie finger, is going to be on the 7th fret on the 1st E string. And then our 3rd finger is going to be on the 8th fret on the B string, or 2nd string. Just like a D. Alright? There you go. Alright, there's your second note. Chord. This chord, basically, we're going to start with the 1st finger on the 5th fret. Okay, E string. We're going to start with our next string, which is the B string on the 7th fret, with our pinky. And then we're going to go to the 7th fret of the G string, or 3rd string, with our 3rd finger. Not meaning to flip you off, but that finger's not being used. So, and then the 3rd chord in here is a G chord, but it's a high octave G. It's a great chord. If you can learn this chord, you can play Franklin's Tower. Just a little something. That works great. Great song to play live. So basically, that G chord, we're going to bar on the first and 2nd string, the E and the B string on the 3rd fret. And then we're going to go on the 4th with our 2nd finger, our birdie finger, on the G string. And then we're going to go to the 5th fret on the D string with our 3rd finger. That's what you're looking for. 2 are barred right here. That's on that D string, that last one. Okay? And then the last note is D with the hammer on. Take that pinky and you hammer it on the 3rd fret on the E string. Okay? Now what I like to do sometimes is just start with this upstroke. If you watch JB play it acoustic or whatever, he often, like I said, just... Okay, the next note is a G. I just use this G by itself, the note, on the E string, 3rd fret, with my 2nd finger. And then that's an A, standard A chord. And there's your intro. Now, there's a different thing I do, and sometimes what I'll do is a different variation. Start with the first one. Okay, then I'll go. So I'm skipping that 2nd note. I'm doing the D. So basically, do the D with the hammer on, with the pinky finger on the 8th, on the E string on the 8th fret. Then I move it down a whole step, to the 10th fret, same string. Then to that G I showed you. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go through both of them. That ought to be enough to get it to you. Okay, then do an E minor. Then I'm going to do a a harmonic on all the strings on the 12th fret. 12th fret here. The way you do that harmonic is you just barely touch the strings. You don't press them down or it won't happen. Just lay your finger on it very softly. And then I go to the 3rd string, which is the G string on the 2nd fret with the hammer on from open. And then end there, and that's the D string on the 2nd fret. And then I go. And then I hammer down from the 8th to the 10th on the B string, 2nd string. Down and up. It's a hammer on and a pull off. And then I end on the, what is that? On the 9th fret on the G string. Okay? Now, then the verse to this song I'll show you real quick and easy because you can find it anywhere. Is E minor, G, D to A, E minor, then C, G, in this part. Basically the rhythm to the song. Okay, that little jazz break time signature change in the middle, I do a minor 7. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry, G7 chord, which is basically G on the E string 3rd fret, and then on the A string on the 5th fret, and then I'm going to bar it, and then on the D string I'm going to leave it barred, and then I'm going to move over to the G string on the 4th fret. That's a G7 to an A minor. Okay, and G7 to E minor. And then I like doing a B minor 7 here. And I hammered my pinky down on the 10th fret on the B string. And then that right there is a D minor 7. On these chords, you can look the chords up and figure it out if you don't know them. And there is enough of driving song to get you through it, and then you can add a lot of soloing in there. And that E minor pentatonic, you can make that work and have a good time with it. Enjoy.